DP Rocker, what's good, man? What's good, man? Got a lot of fights tomorrow, dog. A lot of fights tomorrow. We gonna start with the main thing, man. I'm gonna start with highlight fights. We'll start with Danny Garcia. We'll start with Danny Garcia in the main event boxing. We'll start with Danny Garcia and we'll work our way. And we'll work our way. And I'm about to pour me a cup too. Sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check. What's good, Jazz? Sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna start with Danny Garcia. I can share the screen, I think. I can share the screen. It be acting funny though, not gonna hold you sometimes. It be acting funny, but we gonna share the screen. We gonna share it for we gonna see. Invite guest, share screen. If it start glitching or twitching and shit, man, let me know. And then we gonna take this bitch right back down, right? But let me don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, gonna leave me out. Let me see which one of these Danny. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Danny is the first one. So cool. Danny Garcia, right? Danny Garcia. So if it mess up or anything, y'all let me know. If it mess up or anything, y'all let me know. Uh, it ain't twerking right. All right, so we'll start with Danny Garcia, the great Danny Garcia, 37, 4 and 0 from Philly. Yeah, Philly boy. Got stopped by Lara in his last fight, 2024. Danny Garcia said this will be his last fight. You know, it will be his last fight. He's fighting Daniel Gonzalez. So he's ending his career by fighting another guy named Danny, right? Pretty much. This is going to be at the Barclays too. Shout out to Danny Garcia for always being able to get the Barclays. He's one of the people that kind of make the Barclays home. You know what I mean? So shout out to Danny. The Barclays is basically like his arena, like his home arena, like his home gym, pretty much. That's where that's the people that he did a lot of his business, a lot of his fights happened at the Barclays, especially as he became a bigger household name. Barclays is the place where Danny, pretty much, made his due, right? You know what I mean? He fighting Daniel Gonzalez tomorrow. We all know who Danny Garcia is, right? But I know the person we here to figure out a little bit. Person we Can y'all hear me? Sound check, sound check. Person we here to figure out a little bit. Okay, Brian, craziest touchdown ever. Damn ad came up, huh? Sound check. Okay, Brian, craziest touchdown ever. Damn ad came up. Sound check, sound check. Damn ad came up, huh? All right, bet. Yeah, we all know who the fuck Danny Garcia is, man. We want to find out who this nigga that Danny fighting is, right? 22 for 7 KOs, been knocked out once himself. So the fact that he's 5'8", right? I feel like that's advantage Danny, right? The fact that he already has 4 losses, right? That's advantage Danny. For the guy named Michael Anderson, he won. For the guy named Keenan, sound check, sound check. For the guy named Michael Anderson, for the guy named Keenan McMahon, 7-3. Lost to a guy 11-5. Majority lost to Petros and Yanya. That was at the Barclays as well. Yeah, Danny not losing to this dude. This dude been stopped before. Let's see. Let's see, has this dude ever been stopped before? They say he fought. But he got stopped by a guy named Danny O'Connor in 2017. Right. We already know what Danny Garcia looked like. So I'm gonna go look at a little film. Let me get this down. I'm gonna go look at a little film on him, just a little bit to see if I think Danny gonna stop him out. Cause I'm leaning Danny Garcia to knock him out. Right, that's what I'm leaning. Right, I'm leaning Danny Garcia to knock his ass out. If you're gonna leave me, baby, gonna leave me out of the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Yeah, so Danny Garcia is fighting a guy who I think pretty much is not on his level, right? Just to go and take back what you say. Burn out the bridges, ask for forgiveness. Walk away like I'm someone you hate. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, gonna leave me all the way. Yeah, that junk kicked me off. It kicked me off because of the thing though. But yeah, we go. I'm thinking Danny in that. Pretty sure Danny in that. Danny Garcia, right? Looking at his opponent, has been stopped before. Looking at his opponent, right? His opponent has been stopped before. Danny's opponent. So y'all, uh, Danny Garcia wouldn't necessarily be shocked if it went to the card, but man, I would think a guy of this level, right? Danny should beat him, but at this stage of Danny's career, right? But it being his last fight, I would think that he want to go out with a bang, though. You know what I mean? With a KO. And Danny only been realizing that Danny only been stopped once, and that was his last fight. It was crazy. Ninth round, Daniel Gonzalez and started first. I was like, yeah, Danny knockout, man. Danny Garcia. Thinking Danny Garcia knockout. Let's look at Daniel Gonzalez's tape real quick. Thinking Danny Garcia knockout. That's what I'm thinking. Because the way he styled on Jose Benavidez Jr., right? He should be able to knock this guy out. Right? Went 9 with Lara. Lara is crazy, bro. I did not expect Lara to stop Danny like that. I did not. But let's check out this guy, Daniel. Check out the guy that Danny Garcia is fighting, right? Because we know a lot less about Daniel Gonzalez than we do about Daniel Garcia, right? So Daniel Gonzalez. Let's see. I just want to see what he looked like a little bit, see how he shake out a little bit. I know I'm going Danny. I'm just trying to figure out at this point, do I think Danny go knock him out or not? That's what I'm trying to see. And then, I want to look at him on the scale. I'm looking at him on the scale now. Dude look in shape. Danny look in shape. Danny looks as far as like weight go, Danny look like he's in shape. He's the bigger fighter of the two, taller guy. Uh, you know, body shape wise, he in pretty good shape, right? Sometimes it don't be meaning much. I mean, so Danny looks done. I wouldn't be surprised if he looks horrible in this one too. I don't know where they because he didn't look horrible against Jose Benavidez. He looked horrible against Lara. And it's Lara though. You know what I mean? It's Lara. It ain't like it's a scrub ass nigga. Right? You know what I mean? It was Lara. Lara one of the best to do it. You know what I mean? Lara one of the best to do it of his time, I think for sure. You know what I mean? For sure. Talented. Talented as anybody, even at this age. So it was Lara. But the fight before that, he looked damn good. You know what I mean? Against Jose. Looked light on his feet and everything. That's why I slicked out he might have had a shot against Lara. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. When I'm looking at I'm trying to find this Daniel Gonzalez guy. I'm trying to find at least one fight of his. I found something. That's on YouTube. Ray Velez. Let me see when he fought this Ray Velez guy. Danny's opponent. I'm trying to see if I think Danny gonna knock him out. Danny Garcia, not Danny Barlow. Danny Garcia. Y'all we talking about Danny Garcia right now. Let me put that in here. So let me get that Lakers off there. I never thought Lara make Danny quit, bro. Even if Lara, won, which he did, right? I never thought yeah, I never thought he'd make Danny quit, bro. That was like one of the last things that I would have thought, bro. Man, he made him quit. He didn't even stop him, bro. He made him quit, bro. That was crazy work right there. That was crazy work. Lara was punching on there, man. Okay, let's look at this Daniel Gonzalez guy. I'm trying to see if I think he go get knocked out like style wise. Daniel Gonzalez, he fought this Velez dude. I found this Velez fight. Danny opponent. I'm trying to looking at him, he looks familiar, bro. Trying to he fought Chris Algieri. That's probably where I remember him from. He fought Chris Algieri. So when did he fight this? Oh, that was a while ago. Vault was good. Yes, he did, Vault. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Volcan. Yeah, that was 2014. This nigga, yeah, Danny gonna knock him out, bro. Danny knockout. Yeah, Danny knockout, bro. Yeah, I was shocked. Danny quit too. Yeah, Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia KO is one thing. Let's check out the odds. Let's check out the numbers and shit. Volk was good, Volk. Volcan was good. Yeah, let's check the numbers. Let's see let's so we can make our exact picks. They want to play pair by long shot for last NBA game today. What time it start? What time the last NBA game start? I'm always for making some money today. I'm always for making some money to get today, Doc. Danny Garcia is minus 650. Danny Garcia is minus 650. His knockout is plus 210. His decision is minus 140. And so I'm going with that plus 210, bro. I'm gonna try to tell 210. Now Santos and Barlow not going to distance. It's not going to distance. It's not going to distance. If it go to distance, that mean Danny Barlow go lose because he knocking him the fuck out. You know, he's knocking him. Vote. He's knocking him the fuck out, Vote. I ain't even talking. Hey, Vote, I'm not even going back and forth with you on that Barlow fight. Well, I ain't going back and forth with you at it. Nah, he knocking him the fuck out, Vote. Believe that, Vote. Believe that. That's one bet I tell you most definitely don't make that fight to go the distance. Most definitely don't make that fight to go the distance, Vote. Don't don't bet. Don't take that to go long. Vote. Whatever bet you make tomorrow, don't take that one to go long. Right? Even if you fade Danny, don't take it to go the distance. Right? Because that's throwing your money away right there. Yeah. That dude's getting knocked out. That dude's getting knocked out, bro. Either he gonna have to knock Danny out or Danny knocking him out. Ain't no way around. Ain't no way around it, bro. Yes, he does. But hey, bro, but Danny Garcia though, right? Danny Garcia, bro. Danny Garcia KO was plus 210. Just Danny last fight, man. Danny ain't had a KO in a minute. Is this a 10 rounder? Let me see if this is a 10 rounder. Let me see, is this a 10 rounder, man? If this a 10 rounder, y'all, I might be tempted. Not gonna hold you. I might be tempted. This dude could fight. This dude could fight though, but if it's a 10 rounder, I may be tempted, y'all. Danny Barlow to KO. I said Danny Barlow. I just vote got me saying Danny Barlow now. Danny Garcia, 10 rounder. Yep, 10 rounder, y'all. I like Danny Garcia KO, bro. I'm gonna try my luck. I'm gonna put Danny Garcia in a parlay too, just straight up money line. But I'm gonna try that 210, y'all. I'm gonna try that 210. He got stopped by Lara his last fight. I think he gonna want to make a difference, right? He gonna want to make, he gonna want to make good for that. His last fight at the Barclays, they're coming off a loss in his career, you know. So I'm thinking, bro, I'm thinking Garcia he go be turned on. The dude he fighting has been stopped before. Only been once where has been stopped before. So I am gonna play. I like Danny money line. It's minus 650. It's not great. Garcia, right? I gotta specify which Danny that I'm talking about. All right, Danny Garcia money line is minus 650. Not great, right? But I like that knockout at plus 210. Hey, you could parlay the money line with some more picks. I'm gonna give you plenty of picks tonight. We finna really go through this. I gotta watch some BKFC weigh-ins. I'm gonna put the BKFC weigh-ins on my big screen in a minute. I'm gonna put that I'm gonna put that on the lay or something. The two leg minus minus 1100, seven leg minus 1100, bro. Vote 7 leg minus 1100, bro. Uh, I got this 7 leg minus 1100, y'all. It can't lose. Full proof. All you gotta do is bet 1,000 on it. You get 1,000. But yeah, Danny Garcia, man. I like Danny Garcia with that KO, bro. Plus 210. Can't beat that with a stick. His money line is terrible. Maybe you parlay that money line. But Danny Garcia knockout plus 210. That's gonna be my play for sure to end the night on the single. That's gonna be my single to end the night for sure. But it's as not that's what I said, bro. I said, what's the game? How long do we get before it come on? What's the last game? That's what I said. If it already started, then it's too late. If it already started, then it's too late. Oh, the Laker game, Laker and Kings. Now we could do so. It's not in 6 minutes. Yours might be in 6 minutes. Mine is in 15 minutes. Lakers and Kings. We could do something real quick, bro. We could do something real quick, bro. Rui 10 points. A lot of people not playing. Rui, Rui 10, Austin 15. That's minus 155. Aiken. Aiken 10, Rui 10, Aiken 10, Austin Rivers 15 is plus 150. Uh Luca, Luca playing too. Ain't no telling how long he gonna play though, but Luca playing too. Lakers to win, maybe. I don't want to mess with a winner or a loser. I say Rui 10, Reeves 10, Aiken 10. Rui 10, Reeves 15, Aiken 10. That's plus 150. But I digress. I digress though. Let's get back to these fights, right? So we're gonna take Danny Garcia KO. We're gonna take Danny Garcia KO. Right. That's plus 210. You can't beat that shit with a stick. Can't beat that with a stick, that Danny KO. So I'm gonna go Danny KO. Danny Garcia for the win. Yes, they did, bro. Yes, they did. Yes, they did, Godbody. Yes, they did, brother. Shout out my guy, Godbody. What's good, Godbody? Yes, they did, Godbody. So I'm looking at Garcia is really like the only noticeable name. Danny Garcia, like really the only noticeable name, really like for tomorrow, only big name. It's a bunch of other fights though that I want to look at. But since Danny Garcia knockout prop is so nice, since his knockout prop is so nice, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into the MMA. Right, PFL starts bright now. He's actually pressure reduced. Said he's gonna make Danny quit again, man. Danny better not go out like that. Yeah, bro. I think Danny gonna stop this dude, bro. I'm finna go find my blunt up. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Y'all do me a solid, man. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate y'all sliding through on the late night uh shift, man. Danny Garcia KO is plus 210. I'm gonna take Danny for the KO. His last fight. I can't pass up that 210, y'all. I can't do it. I can't pass up that 210. So I'm gonna take Danny for the KO. Danny Garcia. All right. But yeah, man, Danny Danny Garcia, man, I like that 210. If you gonna play that jump, bro, that'll be the move. You could play that by itself if need be, too. Right. Let's go ahead and talk about the other fights that we're going to play on Danny's card. Right while we're here, my girl, Sharetta Metcalf. That's a different card. Right. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and let's finish out Danny Garcia card, right? The fights that we gonna do. So there's one fight for Danny Garcia card. We finna go down this list. Let me turn this fan off. Yeah, so I had to turn that fan off. So let's see. So what else we got on Danny's card? Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia. Right, let's go and work this shit out. We go watch weigh-ins too. What's up, Daniel Berry? Shout out my guy Daniel Berry. I just seen Danny's weigh-in. Reed's 15 points. Aiken 10 points. Hachimura 10 points. That'll get you to plus 150 if y'all want a couple props for the last NBA game. But Dominique Crowder. Chris Colbert is on her, but we can't bet him. Albert Gonzalez. Omar Suarez, Omar Rosario. Gay result on here, so it's not a whole lot of fights on this thing. Desley Robertson. Desley Robertson. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna bring this up for y'all so y'all can see. Desley Robertson is another fight that's on this Danny card, right? So let's see what this No, Desley Robertson not on this card. Nope, Desley Robertson not on this card. He on the other card. Ronnie Alvarez. I'm looking for the fights on Danny card. Shit, he the only fight on there? Elvis Rodriguez. Sam Arnold. Rosen Dominguez. None of them. Sharetta Mecca. They all on the other card. Dominique Crowder. Okay, Dominique Crowder is on this Danny card. Is on Danny Garcia's card. Dominique Crowder. So let's bring this up. So let's bring this Dominique Crowder. Let's bring this Dominique Crowder up for y'all. So y'all can see what I see for. At least for say Dominique Crowder is ranked number 35, whoever this guy is. Why I don't know who this guy is. Sound check, sound check. Sound check, sound check. Dominique Crowder, 18-0. I feel like I seen him fight before, 31 years old. Okay, sound check, sound check. Dominique Crowder, 31 years old, 18-0, 11 KOs fighting Fernando Diaz, 16-5. Why I feel like I know why I feel like I heard of Fernando Diaz before. So Danny Garcia KO is plus 210. And then in the morning, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably drop my best bets for Saturday. May just drop the best bet for Saturday video. Fernando Diaz, 16-5, 5-5. California Riverside, 25 years old. Knockout, knockout. UD lost to Abraham Perez. UD. Dominic Crowder. That's gonna be a footage. That's gonna be a footage one right there. We got to check out some footage on those two for sure. Sound check, sound check. Yeah, we gonna have to. Yeah, we gonna have to go to the film on those two. Dominic Crowder is minus 1150, and there is no method on it. Ooh, so that ain't worth the touch, bro. I can't touch that. I can't touch that unless I feel like Fernando Diaz is gonna win. Elvis Rodriguez don't got methods just yet. Elvis Rodriguez don't got methods just yet either. My laptop froze. Yo, hold on. Let me see something. No, I didn't freeze. My laptop just froze. It's like I'm looking at it right here, y'all, and it's froze. I got too many windows up. But Danny Carr, you got Danny, bro. You got Isley Robertson. There's not many fights. It's not many fights worth the bet. Quincy Williams on the 2 fights on this Danny Carr. The rest of them is on Sharetta card or their own card. So Danny and Dominique, pretty much the only playables off that. Dominique Crowder. Dominique Crowder. Those pretty much the only playables off that. But I like that Danny Garcia KO prop. Ooh, let's see. I'm trying to see if DK got props on the Disley Robinson jump. They do, cause all of a sudden, if I don't got no fight props on that fight, bro, it ain't worth fucking with. They think Robinson decision. I'm thinking it too, given the competition, like given the step up in comp. Dominique Crowder. So really, it's only 2 fights off that Garcia card. Dominique Crowder, American football cornerback, not Crowder's, not Rogers Cromartie. The boxer, let's see. Skinny dude, rangy, Golden Gloves, WBA, 5'10". From B-More. Fernando Diaz 16 and 5. 5'5". Dominic Show. I'm thinking Dominic. Dominic decision. Dominic decision is minus 320 though. Ain't really, why you can get no money in that. But box, I don't think he go knock him out. It's knockout plus 400. Oof. He can't do shit but play that decision. It's minus 320. Or maybe you go Dominique decision with Danny. They still don't get you the plus money. They get you the minus 185, right? Oof. So I'm thinking Densley Robinson decision. I'm saying ooh because those odds are only parlayable. Those odds are only parlayable at minus 320. Those odds are only parlayable at minus 320. Right? So I'm looking at it. Like I think Disley decision. Or I think Disley decision, but how much has his opponent been stopped? Opponent never been stopped. Never really fought nobody to, but he went 10. Miguel Hernandez, UD lost to Adam Perez. Yeah, so Perez didn't stop him, right? Perez didn't stop. Abraham Perez didn't stop him. He's a smaller guy too, though. It will only really like odds wise, value wise, it will only be worth, the KO because this decision is like minus 320. And do we really want to, you will have to parlay that, right? You will have to parlay. I mean, maybe you put that with a Danny money line, Danny Garcia money line, right? You go do your Danny. We gonna do our Danny knockout. We gonna do our Danny KO, Danny Garcia KO plus 210, right by itself. So maybe we'll just put that in the bank, right? We'll put Crowder points because I pick a winner for every fight. I'm doing Danny fight right now. So Crowder points not worth a whole lot, but for pick sakes, right? I got Crowder, so maybe we put that with the Danny Garcia money line that we go make the parlay with, right? So maybe we'll put Crowder points with the Danny Garcia money line. We'll play the Danny Garcia KO on his own. So maybe we go Crowder points, Danny Garcia money line on something different, right? So that's our parlay right now while we building our parlay. I think that's the last playable fight that I got from Danny Garcia's card. The last bettable fight. I thought my girl Sharetta Metcalf fought on Danny card. She don't. She fighting on a different card. She fighting on the Texas card. Thought she was on the Danny card. Yeah, but Danny and Robinson on the same card. And then we got a bunch of like minus 5,000s and shit, but we can't use them minus 5,000 and shit. Uh, we got a Vega versus Reyes. Let's see if that's on Danny card. Vega versus Reyes. All right. Vega versus Reyes. Let's see, is that on the Danny card? Bro, Chris Cobra fighting on Danny card, bro, but they won't let you bet it. Keith Cologne, Joey DeWicko. No, that's not on there either. Villa, no, they're not on there either. Chavez, Lay, who is, and Gulu on there. Why they ain't got none of Danny folks? Yep. So Danny only got 2 fights on his joint that I can bet on, and it's those two. Yep. So my girl Sharita Metcalf, if y'all don't know if y'all remember Chicken, my other homegirl that I interviewed on her. I interviewed 2 people that's fighting this weekend, right? Danny Barlow, like my real brother, right? Interview him before he made the UFC because that's like my partner. I used to see that boy outside putting in work. Oh, Tony hit another fucking home run. I used to see that boy, running these streets out here outside putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Running the block type shit. So my boy Danny and my girl Sharita Metcalf from Dallas, Texas, fight tomorrow. She just, she lost the belt. She lost the belt last time, right? But she got another title fight. Then she fighting for another strap. She right back in line for another strap fight. In the IBF, on some fuck shit with her because they took her completely out the rankings after losing her title. They took her completely out the rankings, completely. Like how the fuck does that even happen? How you go from being the champion to completely out the rankings after a loss? Crazy work. But I digress. So Shredder Metcalf's card though, she's not the main event. But like Danny Garcia, I mean Danny Barlow not the main event on UFC, but I got him up here on the poster because these people that I really know in real life, people that I've been supporting before Danny got to the UFC, before Shredder even became a champion. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with it, right? So these my real friends, you know, like my real friend. You know what I mean? Especially Danny, you know. Uh, but it's a lot of fights coming off her card though, including her. She's a dog, right? But it's a lot of fights. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dexter Robinson is actually on Sharetta's card. So we only go bet on Danny on his card. For some reason, Danny the only playable fight on there. Right, Danny Garcia's card. He's the only playable fight. I thought Dexter Robinson was on the Danny Garcia card. It's not. It's on the Sharetta card. Neary little sister is fight. Neary little sister is headlining the card. One of the cards tomorrow. The zone card. She headline card. She the flyweight champion. She fighting Lourdes Jarez, which is gonna be a good fight for the women, not the most known women, but that's gonna be a good one, which we gonna talk about. And then I'm actually thinking. Well, I'm I'm almost certain it goes the distance, right? But I'm I'm thinking Neary, right? But the lady, she's good, bro. Like that's gonna be a good one, right? Is the old people like to say in the South, right? That's gonna be a good one. Jessica Neary Planter versus Charlie. Matter of fact, we can go and go to that one, right? Let's go and go to that one. Unless y'all want to do the UFC. But matter of fact, let me put this in here. Neary. And let's go and get it up. Sarah Borman also headlining the card tomorrow. She fight tomorrow. Neary just beat Sarah Borman. Sarah Borman was undefeated for she fought. She took Borman O. She took and Kim Clavel O. Those were her most 2 latest fights. You know what I mean? Now she about to fight Lourdes Jarez, who is game, right? So this is a hell of a fight for women's boxing, flyweight, right? Jarez is like, one of the OGs of, the women's boxing. She coming off a knockout win, right, over Marina Sanchez, who was 8-1, right? But she knocked her out. She beat Eunice Gomez before that, right? But that's gonna be a damn good fight. You know what I mean? She lost a majority decision to what's her name? Macias, Ashley Macias. She lost to Ashley Macias twice. This was years ago, right? She hadn't lost since like 2003. She lost to the same person twice. She got 4 losses. She lost to the same person twice, and those like in 2003. But the fact that she lost to that person, that's what got me thinking that she probably gonna lose to Neri's sister, right? Let me put this in here so y'all can know. Neri versus, I'm gonna specify. This is Louise Neri's sister, right? I if I'm almost certain that this is Louise Neri's sister, right? She just married or some shit like that. Versus Lordy's. Damn boy, that's gonna be a scrap right there. Jared, Juar. WBC flyweight belt. Just to put y'all, like kind of like in the mind frame of where we at with it. Right, so we on Neri versus Chavez. I'm gonna bring this up, and this is a women's fight, right? So let's let's get the books out. Let's get the books out, right? This is a women's fight, so let's go and get to the numbers. Let's get to the numbers. So I'm leaning Neri on the money line is minus 285. Juarez is plus Juarez is plus 220. The over is minus 2,500. So understand that they completely feel like this is a straight over. All right. And I think it's going the distance for sure. The farther go distance is minus 1,800, right? So there's completely no value in round business. Another Suarez decision is plus 275. Neri Planta decision. Yes, bro. I saw that 88. I just 88. Bro, I just said that, but that man went yard again, bro. That fucking man went yard again, bro. Nigga went yard again, bro. Well, he ain't no nigga, right? He's a nigga. That nigga went yard again, dog. That was crazy. And he pitched. And he pitched. I said that, bro. I said, oh Lord. Bro, that nigga went from, bro, y'all know he was betting like a 16 or something like that, bro. 8, bro. He was betting like a 16 at first, bro. Hmm. Nigga was betting like a 16 in the playoffs, bro. Before today. Well, before yesterday, right? Yesterday he was betting like a 16. Today he was at about like a 20, right? And nigga hit 3 home runs. Yeah, yesterday, yesterday he was batting a 16, bro. I think he had a hit yesterday or something like that. And then I think they boosted him to like 19 or 20 or something like that. Then the nigga come out hit fucking 3 home runs today, bro. It's crazy. And I took him for 1 home run. Nigga hit 3 of them bitches. That's crazy. But I'm thinking near decision though, right? But the money is gonna be on these people, right? You know, these people probably gonna be heavy favorites. And college football collecting this year too. Football collecting off them random statement, right? Random statement. Football, college football, and NFL football, they collecting off those big favorites losing this year. So I'm probably gonna start taking all the big highlight primetime favorite games. I'm probably gonna start taking the dogs with the spreads because I'm noticing that a lot of them dogs are actually winning outright. The Philadelphia lost to the Giants. The Bengals just beat Pittsburgh. Miami Hurricanes just lost to Louisville. Um, is the NFL? Did you do the picks yet? No, I didn't. I haven't. I haven't. We can do that too. Or you want to go through the NFL picks real quick? I'm gonna take Plaintiff two. Plaintiff minus 285 money line. Her decision. I'm gonna drop this in the chat. But now we can run through that 8. You know, since you here, you requested that jump. Her might as well take on the money line. I'm just gonna put the money line here because her decision is worth about the same. They expect her to get. They're not expecting her to get a knockout. Neither am I. This Neri sister, by the way. I'm gonna put both names. I'm gonna put her real name and her married name. So y'all know, but this Neri little sister, if I'm not mistaken. It is Neri little sister. Neri playing to money line. You know, this is a parlayable piece too. Because her points really not worth too much more. I put this in here too. So y'all know this minus 230. But shit, if her points is 230, y'all, and her money line is minus 285, just take the money line. Just skinny. You okay, bro? Yeah, I'm Gucci, bro. Why you asking me that? I'm drunk. I'm drunk a little bit. I'm okay. I'm in great spirits. Yeah, I'm good. You good, DS? You good, brother? Yeah, I'm in great spirits. Appreciate you for asking. If those you asking, yeah, I'm in great spirits. Yeah, yeah, you been looking at them, yeah. Yep, I have. So maybe real quick shit we could go. So we'll just take Plaint on the line right now. We get into plus money territory, right? Uh Desley Robinson decision, Danny Garcia money line, Neary little sister money line. That gives the plus 108 so far for the day, right? So on the parlay. But Danny Garcia knockout is plus 210. Let me put that in there so y'all can see that. That's my value prop. I like that value on that Garcia knockout for tomorrow. That's tomorrow night too, right? So that's something that you can get on the back end. You can slide that in. Yeah, I'm good though, dude. Yeah, I'm drunk though, but yeah, I'm good. If that's what you mean, you okay? That's what you was talking about? Yeah, I'm good though. I'm getting right, bro. I'm getting y'all right, bro. I ain't make my UFC picks, so I'm making my UFC picks and I'm making my boxing picks and shit. We getting right tonight, Diz. I'm getting y'all right. I'm getting us right. I'm getting myself right because I'm really making these bets tonight. Like I'm making these shits tonight, so I'm gonna be up here. I'm making these shits now. We going through it, and I'm making these shit tonight. I'm making these shits tonight. And you know, my brother Danny Barlow, my brother Danny Barlow fight tomorrow too. So you know. BC, what's good? Glad to see you, my brother. Glad to see you, BC. Always happy to see you, my brother. And I still ain't looked at your beat yet, but you know I love you to death. Mm. But yeah, so those my three parlayable pieces right now. So let's keep it moving, right? Let's keep it moving. But yeah, I got Neri little sister. She probably gonna be the last fight of the night. Yeah, I got Neri little sister tomorrow. I got Neri little sister tomorrow, right? So Lordy Suarez and Omar Suarez, right? Speaking of brothers and sisters, both of them fight tomorrow. They related also, right? Brothers and sisters. They fighting on the same card, which is the nearest sister card, right? Her brother fight on the same card as her, Suarez, right? I think he's gonna win. right? If y'all get with that. Oh yeah, my bad 88. My bad 88. My bad 88. 88 asked about the NFL though. Yeah, let's go and get to the NFL. My bad fool. My bad 88. Cause you in the building. You still in the building? 88 right? Yeah, 88. Yeah, DS. Yeah. DS, my boy back at it. Yeah, he back at it. Yeah, he back at it, man. You know how it goes. It's MMA, man. My damn now DS. Now this time it is me. It is me this time, DS. My damn laptop microphone went out the other day. Right. So my laptop, which y'all see me on, because I like the camera better, right, went out. And the phone is what y'all hear me on. This the junk that I've been using since the laptop went out. You know what I'm saying? But I was tonight, it's just me, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna use the damn laptop because I like the camera better, you know. But yeah, so it's yeah, and then basically what happened was they kicked me off. They just kicked me off stream, y'all. And I want Clarissa Shields to be up here next to me. That's what I want. So I got Clarissa Shields up here next to me, right? The whole time. So it worked out for me, right? Wouldn't you want Clarissa Shields up here next to you the whole time you doing your show? But yeah, Danny back at it though. Yeah, Danny back at it. The DS. Let's go and talk about it. DS. Let's go and talk about it. 88. Where you 88? 88. You shouldn't have been 88. I know 88 said he wanted to do football. Where you 88? We most definitely can do football. He just streaming so much, Michael. Now, yeah, you know how it be sometimes. But what I was finna say, 88. You still in here 88? Because we can talk about football. We can go and get the football picked in 88 if you want to do that. Because I have been lacking on football. I have been lacking, bro. But I'm gonna figure out a way to do all that. I'm gonna if I have to just early in the week, bro. If I have to just do one stream, bro, one live stream, that bitch can take 3-4 hours. I'm gonna make all my picks for y'all, bro, and I'm gonna put that shit at the end. I'm gonna put it in the pin comment, bro. That's what I'm gonna at least do for y'all on everything. I'm just pick one day, and I'm just even if that's why I be like, I'm gonna put pin comments, right? Just check the pin comments. It's gonna have all the picks for the day and shit. But that's what I might do, bro. Just take one day out the week, like do the daily NBA, like every pick for the week, and then just time stamp that shit and let y'all. I know that way. If I don't do nothing else for the week, y'all will have my picks and shit though. But I'm waiting on you 88 as far as the NFL go. While I wait on 88 to come back, right? Let's go ahead and keep going with the let's go ahead and keep going with the box. Uh, Suarez, Suarez, like Omar Suarez is fight and Lori Suarez is fight. But I'm talking about Omar Suarez. Now I'm gonna take Neri's sister to win against Suarez, and then Omar Suarez is fighting Rosario. Omar Suarez for Rancis Butademy, right? He lost a majority decision to Rancis Butademy. That's the fight where I picked Rancis, right? And I actually think Rancis might have lost, but Rancis ended up winning on the cards, right? So I was happy as fuck. But I slick think, he may have he He may have, yeah, it is real chill, right? Because real chill. Yeah, that's how I like it. That's how I like it, bro. Because y'all can, I can act, y'all can hear what I'm saying. Y'all can hear what I'm saying. Shit, I ain't got to yell over nobody. I ain't got to talk over nobody. Right? I ain't got nobody sneak dissing me. Niggas be coming on your platform trying to sneak diss you and shit. That's why I be shooting off on everybody, y'all. If y'all ain't figured out, I'm gonna shoot off on you if I halfway think, just so you know. But yeah, you're right though. Yeah, it's smooth. We gonna keep it that way. I'm drinking too, you know what I mean? That's why I be, people be, I be peeping. I be peeping. I be peeping. I peep everything, motherfuckers think I don't. I peep that shit. Cause it's just wrong from. That's how I'm raised. You know. That's just what I did. What I did. And when and long and whoever sneak this in me, my shit better than your shit. Like when I compare my shit to your shit, it's better than your shit. My shit ain't better than the top dogs, but you compare me to the top dogs, you compare yourself to me. You can't fuck with me though. You know, you know. I'm a top dog. I became a top dog on accident. You know why I'm a top dog? Because I made another top dog. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of dogs that started on this show, but I made some dogs too. You know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. Enough of that. Enough of that. Let's keep this shit smooth and let's get back to the business. But Omar Suarez, he fought Randy Bethard. I still think he beat Randy Bethard. He fought Austin Dulay too, and he fought Ryan Carr. Right, beat all these dudes. He's fighting Omar Rosario. This is gonna be a good fight, y'all. Omar Rosario and Omar Suarez. Omar Rosario 14-2 for knockout. Omar Rosario one of those dudes, bro. He looked like he should be knocking motherfuckers out left and right. Right? He looked like he should be knocking motherfuckers out left and right. He like the way his body made, you would think he'd be knocking motherfuckers, but he don't. Right? He did have a close fight with Elijah Flores. I know y'all know Elijah Flores, right? He had a close fight with Elijah Flores. That's pretty much about the only guy that he fought. If we being real. Uh, he got a technical decision against John Beza, right? John Beza Fernandez, right? Got a technical decision win against him. Oh, it's passing me exactly how the technical decision came, but the fight stopped around early. I forgot exactly why it stopped around early. You hear 8-8? All right, bet. So we can do NFL when you ready, bro. When you let me know you ready to do NFL, bro, we gonna do NFL 8-8. NFL on you, right? Cause you hear and you ask, right? So whenever you ready, because I already made this particular pick that I'm talking about now. The pick that you actually see scrolling down there, I already made that pick, so I really can get that off there. But I like that Andy Garcia knockout, so I'm gonna leave it up there. But yeah, it's Omar Suarez, right? I'm gonna take Omar. I'm gonna put Omar because it's two Suarez fighting a man and a lady. I'm gonna put Omar, right? So I'm gonna take Omar Suarez. Uh, I'm thinking decision, right? Omar fought Rances Bartholomew, right? He lost the Rances, but I slick think that okay, give me 5 minutes, gotcha. I'm gonna just keep running these I'm just keep running these fights off until you ready, right? Cause yeah, we can talk about it. I want to talk some NFL anyway. Well, yeah, I'm finna drop this. I got at the end of the video too. I'm gonna put all this shit in the timestamp, so y'all ain't gonna have to watch this whole live. I'm gonna be here. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a minute though. Just let I know. So my West Coast niggas, my West Coast folks, my foreign people. Well, I call y'all foreign people, but that's disrespectful as fuck, right? I call y'all foreign people. Like I'm so sorry. My my overseas audience. I'm gonna be up tonight, right? So we gonna be cooking. Y'all really want to know the crazy part? Like half these motherfuckers that subscribe to me ain't even from America. Like I actually half of them is from. I'm lying, right? 60% of my following is from America, but 40% of my following, bro, not even American, right? Not even American. But yeah, Omar Suarez for the win. His money line is minus 350. I'm thinking he gonna get a decision, right? Omar Rosario can fight. He gonna be a little bigger. Then they both their name Omar. Omar Rosario can fight, right? Omar Rosario is gonna be a little bigger than Omar Suarez, but only a tad, like that, a tad. But I think Omar Suarez is the better fighter. Omar Suarez should knock him out. He should knock Rosario out. Omar Suarez should knock Omar Rosario out. He should beat him. I like Omar Suarez for the win because he gave Rancis Bartholomew a good fight. I actually think he beat Rancis, and I rate Rancis pretty high. You know what I mean? So Omar Suarez for the win. His money line is minus 350. His decision is minus 150. So I'm gonna drop both of them in here for y'all. Well, I think he gonna win on the points, right? So, you know, old Suarez, because his sister fight on the same card. If I'm not mistaken, this his sister. The Suarez that's fighting Neri's sister is Omar Suarez's sister. I think that's his big sister, right? He's the younger sibling in his. But Omar Suarez, let's get his name up. His points is minus 150, so his points is better than his money line, but they both minus money. But I think he wins money line just for the sake of our parlay. I bet, right? Because I got Danny Garcia knockout, which is plus 210, right? That's the value. Just for the sake of the parlay, right? We got Danny Garcia money line, right? So we go put Neri little sister money line. We go put Omar Suarez money line, Danny Garcia money line. That's plus 103. And then we go take Disley Robinson decision. I'm going from last fight. I'm going from main event fights, right? I'm going from last fights of the night to earlier fights of the day. So I'm going from bottom to top, right? I'm going from the main event fights in boxing to the back of the slate. That's what I'm going from. Some of these jumps we can't use because the odds too terrible, but all these late jumps we'll be able to use. Right. And most of them on the same card. Ronnie Alvarez is fighting Bruno Pola. I don't get odds for that right now. I'm about to check. I'm about to check. Motherfucking FanDuel to see if, and I ain't did UFC yet. Me and they go do football in a second. I ain't did UFC. I'm gonna have all my. When I get out here, I'm gonna change it to NFL picks too, so people will know. I'm gonna put NFL picks. I got UFC Vancouver picks. I'm gonna put UFC Vancouver picks. I'm gonna take the returner Danny Barlow off here, and then I'm gonna add what I need to add. I just want y'all to know live that my boy fighting tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about Danny a little later, but y'all know I'm real. Y'all know how I get with Danny when Danny fighting. So y'all know how close to the vest I am with bro. So y'all know that how that's what they. And I know it's MMA, bro. Nobody's gonna go undefeated, bro. Right? It's MMA, bro. Niggas go take losses. I get it, but that's really my motherfucking people. You know what I'm saying? So imagine imagine your brother fighting somebody. So y'all, that's a how hard it is to watch somebody you love be in a tough situation and you can't help them. And I get it, bro, but you gotta think I'm his big brother sitting. You get it's tough. It's tough when I could call it's tough watching bro fight. And I never seen him lose before the last time, right? And even he told me he go get knocked out, bro. He said he go get knocked out on my show, bro. Y'all remember Danny said that, bro. Danny said I ain't afraid to get knocked out. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna get knocked out. He said that on my show. He said that shit on my show, sitting next to me on my couch. He said I know I'm gonna lose. You know what I mean? I know I'm gonna get knocked out. Ain't nobody going undefeated in MMA, bro. But that's tough. That's hard to watch for me. It's hard to watch him fight. Even if he wins, it's hard to watch that shit. You know what I mean? So I be telling y'all, y'all know I'm not gonna pick against Danny. Y'all know I'm not picking against Danny. I can't do it. I can't pick because I seen them win. I seen them turn nothing into something. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me. I can't do it. That's my brother. I grew up with him. That's my blood brother. You know what I'm saying? You know. But I got my boy. I got my boy Danny KO. His KO like plus 130. His second round knockout like plus 400. I'm thinking second round knockout because Santos is kind of tough. Danny looked great at 185 though. He looks great at 185. He made weight. He ain't made weight in 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, though. But anyway, I ain't talking about that right now. Let's get to Ronnie Alvarez. Don't got methods. Let me check FanDuel, see if Ronnie Alvarez got methods. You know, I almost shed a tear talking about little bro just then. You know what I'm saying? I really did. That's why I had to stop talking about little bro, because but like you being, you know, my boy was lost out here though, but now my boy found. You get what I'm saying? So hell yeah, hell yeah, my boy was lost out here, but now my boy found. So let's go on and knock his motherfucking head off, then. All right, let's get it, Jack. Ronnie Alvarez, his odds ain't really doing it for me. So far, right? And now you should have Danny Garcia, KO on his own. In the parlay, we should have Plenta, Omar Suarez, Neri Plenta, Omar Suarez, Danny Garcia, and Desley Robinson. Decision. You got Desley Robinson points, Danny Garcia money line, Omar Suarez money line, Jessica, Neri Planta money line. That we should have so far, right? And since we just stand the money line themes, I will take a look into Ronnie Alvarez. I was gonna skip Ronnie Alvarez because it's minus 700, right? But let's just see. Let's just check it out. Let me go fight this brother. I lost my lighter, y'all. Why I lose my lighter? The jump went out, and then I lost the clear one. Lost my clear lighter. So I'm on stove duty. And every time I go to the store, I forget to get a lighter. I get everything but a lighter. But I'm gonna go fight this up on stove, grab my other drink, and we're gonna continue this. I'm gonna look at this Ronnie Alvarez fight real quick. He minus 700, bro. I don't got methods on him. Right, let me check FanDuel real quick, real smooth. Diaz got me talking about that though. It's just going real, it's so going real smooth. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I get nervous every time, then if I'm nervous as fuck right now. Like my you ready you ready at 8? Yeah. Bet, got you. Bro, I get nervous as fuck every time Danny fight, bro. Like, bro, you know how hard it is. Y'all got brothers and or people y'all love, just in general. Deep close friends, your brother, right? Bro, it's hard watching people you love. Y'all know how hard it's hard watching people you love because he's a fighter, so he about to go through some adversity. You know what I mean? It's it is what it is, bro. But it's tough though. It's tough watching. I ain't gonna lie. Danny Barlow fight weekends be tough. I'm not relieved until he win, bro. And then we just experienced his first loss last time, so that's new. That's new to everybody, right? So it's but hell yeah, hey, let's get to it though. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. We can do it. Let me go fight this blunder. Let me go fight this blunder. But yeah, man, let's get all right. Let's go. Let's get to the NFL. We got to do NFL picks right now. Let me drop this in here so y'all know. Put this on the banner. NFL. And I'm gonna timestamp all this shit. I'm gonna leave Danny Garcia or odds up there though. I'm gonna leave Danny Garcia odds up there because I like them. I like that knockout odds. I like them knockout odds for Danny Garcia. All right, so first game, first Sunday, we got Rams versus Jaguars. Rams versus Jaguars. All right, let's go to ESPN so we can check, the injury report too. So we can check the injury report too. So we can check the injury report too. Rams, off the top of my head though, I'm thinking Rams off the top of my head, but let's make sure let's do the work. First look, I'm thinking Rams, but factors in like this. Let's talk about it. So so this game gonna be in London. Y'all know the Jaguars always play in London. The Jaguars is like the London home team, right? So they're very good over there. They're good over there. They 4-2 this year, so they already playing well this year too, right? Puka Nakua is out. The Jags are +3.5. The over and under is 45. 88 over 44.5. Over 44.5, I think. I'm thinking Rams Jags over 44.5. That will be my first bet. And if I had to pick a side, I'm gonna give y'all some props too. No Puka though. No Puka, man. That's gonna matter. That matters. That matters. No Puka, that matters. Who he go feed? Let's see. Let's see who go step into that Puka spot. Nobody go step into that Puka spot. I might take the Jags, yo. On the side pick. I might have to go to Jags, man. Situationally, right? Situationally, I had to pick a side. Mm. Rams just beat Baltimore 17-3. Jags just lost 20-12 to Seattle. $44.5. They might go under, bro. I'm thinking actually, bro, they might go under. I'm thinking no Puka. They didn't score a whole lot later. They've been scoring though. Both these teams been scoring before that week. They didn't hit over 44. Every week before this, every week before last week. No Puka. So who he throwing to, man? Who he really throwing to? Man, they gonna go under, bro. They going under 88. I take it back 88. Under 44.5, 88. Under 44.5. Unless the Jazz just put it on like that. But the Rams got decent defense. The Jazz got decent defense, right? They both got good defenses. Offenses struggled last week, right? Under, my bad, 88. I think under, and I think the Jags probably, if you're making me take a side pick, Jags on the money line with the plus money, right? Probably for my side pick, plus 134. It's in London. Jags are good in London. That's like their home field. Yeah, under 88. Under. Don't, I'm gonna drop it in there for y'all. I'm gonna drop it in there for y'all. It's probably going under. And props, I would maybe go props. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in love with Devontae Adams, Tyler Heath. I'm not in love with the props. Duane Brown. I'm not in love with the props. Travis Hunter. What's Trevor Lawrence? Trevor Lawrence 200 yards minus 205. What's Trevor Lawrence over and under for his passing? What's Trevor Lawrence over and under for his? Uh, they got his alternates up, but I don't see his over and under. Let me check DK. Either y'all might stay away from that. Or yeah, maybe under Jags money line. Props, I don't really know about the prop, but I don't really know right now. But yeah. Yeah, no, man, he'll be going to get like, yeah, that's why I'm thinking probably them. But let's go Patriots, Titans. Patriots for the win. Patriots gonna beat my team. The spread in there is 6.5. Y'all, I would say Patriots 6.5. Pat 6.5 against my team. Right, pass by a tutty. Yeah, probably. Pat 6.5. Minus 110. Right, over and under 42.5. Yeah, I think over 42.5. Right, props. May 2 passing TDs. Let's go. May 2 passing TDs for sure. That's minus 114. May 2 passing TDs. Uh, Ramondre Stevenson touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson touchdown. Much to see what that's worth. Plus 105. Yep. So let's go with that. That's why I like in that Pats game. Pats by the tutty, the over 42.5. May 2 passing touchdowns. Stevenson touchdown. I might run all that shit. I might run it. That's a hitter right there. That's a hitter. That's a hitter right there. That's a hitter right there. That's a fucking hitter right there. And I'm dropping these in the chat because I'm gonna run this shit down. I'm dropping hours in the chat. I'm gonna run this down at the end of the video. That's a hitter right there, y'all. They can get you some money right there. That'll get you some bread right there, boy. Let's see what that's worth. Raymondre Tutty. I don't even know it's worth. Yeah, I ain't put it in yet. I'm just going off shit that I think will happen. Raymondre Tutty. Let's put this shit in. Let's see what that's worth. Stevenson touchdown plus 105. That's individually what I did right there. That's individually what I did. That's not all together plus 105. That's Stevenson touchdown. Each shit, I put the odds back. Just to let y'all know what y'all like, what y'all looking at. All right, 88. 88. All right, nigga. 88. All right, nigga. 88. All right, now. That's plus 440 right there, bro. That's plus 440 right there, bro. Hell yeah, run that, y'all. Hell yeah. Well, let me put it. I'm put Pats Tennessee parlay. It's really just Pats parlay. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Pats parlay is plus 440, bro. That's nice right there. You put Danny Garcia knockout and put that Pats parlay together or something like that, boy. It's just a big winner right there, my boy. Play that. Play Danny. Nah, don't play Danny Garcia Cal. Play Danny Garcia Cal basketball. I'm sorry. I don't do that. I'm gonna do it. Don't do that. I'm sorry. That's degenerate. That's degenerate status. I'm so sorry. Don't do that. I'm gonna do it though. But yeah, y'all play the Pats parlay and then play Danny by itself. I'm sorry, y'all. I had a moment. I'm sorry. I had a moment. But I digress. But yeah, all right, let's go to the next week. Let's go to the next game. We got Jaguars versus Panthers. I would assume Justin Fields playing. Panthers been playing pretty good either way. Y'all know what I've been playing this year though? I've been playing Justin Fields unders. And Justin Fields hit for me. I ain't played week one. I actually played him to bust ass week one because I knew he was gonna bust ass week one. Right. But I played the unders and I didn't hit, most of them. Not, but he be scoring touchdowns. He be getting rushing yards. I play his rushing yards too. I play his underpassing and his rushing yard. But playing Carolina. Right. So Carolina been busting ass too though. Right. Let's roll up again. Let's roll up again. So fuck. The Jets at home, they the dog. the Panthers been playing well. This is probably a stay away. Panthers minus 118. Is there good value on the Panthers right now, right? With the way they playing? I don't really like. Maybe this is a Panthers, y'all. My Justin Fields bias kicking in, but probably Panthers. That would be, if I'm just being real, right? The Jets are underdog at home. They're only plus 100, but still an underdog. But that should tell you. I think that's telling me what I need to know. In a sense, I think that's telling me what I need to know right there with the way they playing. So I'm thinking Panthers on the money line. The over and under is 41 and a half. I would stay away from that, but I would take Rico Dowdle touchdown. I would go Panthers money line, Rico Dowdle touchdown if I was playing. So I think Panthers will win. All right, I think Carolina get the win. Carolina money line. Dowdle touchdown. Dowdle go get some yards too. Is Chuba coming back too? So I'm just say Dowdle touchdown. Right. Yeah. So I'm just gonna Dowdle to that's plus 110. Right. So that's really not bad. All things considered, those two plays together, plus 222. Yeah. That's minus 118 though. I fucked up. I put underscore, but I meant minus 118. So y'all kind of get it. They say 118, so y'all kind of get it right. Carolina money line minus 118. And then Dowd touchdown to plus 110. So that's what I feel most comfortable. I will stay away from that over and under. Justin Fields touchdown cash for me. The 2 times I took it. Right. We got Bears versus Saints. The over and under is 46. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking maybe over. The Bears are minus 240. Sneakily, right? Saints getting 4.5. They on the road. I think there's gonna be some points scored in that. I think they gonna score. The over and under is 46. They think they go score too. They got the over and under at 46 in it. Right. They think they go score too. So I think over 46 now. If I had to pick a side, y'all, I actually want to take. I see the Saints at plus 198 right there. That Saints at plus 200 is crazy. It may be a value pick, but I'm seeing plus 198 on FanDuel right now, plus 200 Saints right now. For how much I believe in the Bears, right? For how much I believe in the Bears, which is not a whole lot. I'm not one of the dudes who think the Bears are dookie, right? Yeah, Saints and Bears over 46 and a half. That's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking I think there's gonna be a lot of scoring in that. But as far as the side pick though, seeing them at plus 198 is, you know, you know, worth the shot. Uh the QB over and unders ain't came out just yet. I be taking them over and unders on the yards and shit. They ain't came out just yet. Spencer Rattler to throw 2 touchdowns is plus 148. Caleb to throw 2 is minus 138. Caleb, I want to see what them over and unders look like. But man, I like the over in it, honestly. Like my best bet in there would probably be that over total 46 and a half. Right. 'Cause I think both those teams go score. Either one of those teams go run. I think they both go get like mid 20s. Right. I think Chicago probably end up with like 28, 30, something like that. 33. I don't know, bro. The Saints might beat them, bro. Yeah. I could just be looking at them odds like, bro, plus 200. But yeah, I like the over. Uh, New Orleans, Chicago. I like the over in that, right? 46 and a half. That'll be my first bet. I'm not gonna lie, it'll be a dog or pass for me. It'll be a DOP for me. It'll be a DOP, right? Dog or pass. New Orleans at that plus 200, bro. Because on DK it's plus 200. DK is actually plus 210, right? So I'm gonna just put plus 200, right? That's really like that will be a Saints, that will be a overplay or a New Orleans play. If I'm just be real, I can't. I'm probably gonna end up playing in New Orleans. I'm gonna take a stab at it. I'm gonna take a stab at it. Chicago minus 240, bro. I don't know about that, but I'm gonna tell y'all to play the over. I think y'all should play the over. If y'all when y'all watch the rundown, when I do the rundown, play the over. We got Eagles, Vikings. Eagles got to bounce back. Vikings got to bounce back. I'm doing all this shit off the top of my head. I ain't really on ESPN. Y'all see, I'm on the betting app right now. I ain't never really on ESPN. I'm on the betting app. Did the Vikings lose? The Eagles lost. Did the Vikings lose? I know Philly got to bounce back. Let's see the Vikings. I'm gonna go to ESPN now. See the Vikings. They're gonna lose last week. Philly took their loss to the Giants. They gonna be one. This gonna be a good game though. I think. Let's see. The Vikings beat Cleveland 21-17. They lost to Pittsburgh the week before by 3 points. So they scored 21, 21, 48, 6, 27. Philly scored 17 points that week, but the Giants scored 34. Philly scored 17 the week before. So Philly lost 2 games in a row. They lost to Denver and they lost to the Giants. So they lost 2 games in a row. And they only scored 17 points the last 2 games. Yeah, the Vikings won that year. The Vikings won last week. Philly lost 2 in a row. I think the Vikings won 2 in a row. Vikings are 3-2. Philly 4-2. Vikings lost to Pittsburgh, beat Cleveland. Philly lost to Denver and the New York Giants. Okay. So we got a game. Okay, I think let's go back to the book. So Philly is a slight favorite, minus 124 on the road. The Vikings plus 106. I saw something earlier that the Vikings are playing Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is playing against Philly, which is his former team. I'm thinking Philly. Let's go. Jalen Hurts touchdown. I like that the most, if I'm being real. Plus 100. I'm gonna put that first. I like Hurts touchdown the most, right? As far as like risk versus reward, plus money. It's only plus 100, right? But it's still, plus money in a sense, right? So still plus money, right? So I like that the most. As far as the game side, the over and under is 43 and a half. If Philly scores 17 points, Carson 20. They score 17. Philly scored, let's say, if Philly scored 17, Minnesota scored 21, right? That's 38 points. Over and under is 43. If Philly bounced back a little bit, let's say Philly scored 24 points and Minnesota scored 21 and Philly win 21-24. It's 24. Yeah, that's what I like the most. That over and under even kind of tricky at 43. 17-17 is 44. Over probably. Hurst TD over Philly money line. I like Hurst TD the most. I'm gonna put Fave. I'm gonna put Fave right there, right? Specify. I would probably say over though, right? This I think, given I would say over. 20. I could see 24, 21 will be right at 44. Something like that. It'd be 45. It'd be right there in that area. I could see 24, 21. 21, 21 would be, I could see 21, 24, like right at it. I like the I like the Hurst touchdown better though, and it's better value than the over the 43.5, than over the 24-21. Right. And if you make it me pick a side, I'm gonna pick Philly on the line. Right, but I'm gonna only put Jalen Hurts TD odds up there because that's the one I like the most. Right. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I like the most. The Hurts TD getting played. Right. We gonna put Hurst TD. We can put Hurst TD with our boxing parlay. We'll throw Hurst TD in there at that plus 100. We'll throw that in there with the boxing to get that a little boost. Put that little Hurst TD in there. All right, we got Chiefs and Raiders. The Chiefs minus 700, right? So I'm picking the Chiefs, but I'm not betting that 750. I learned my lesson this year. Don't put them heavy favorites in there because the NFL been getting over this. I mentioned that a little bit earlier. NFL been kind of NFL been kind of getting over a little bit, but they've been them favorites been losing. Them big TDs, they've been them big favorites and shit. They've been losing this shit. So yeah, the Chiefs should win minus 750. I'm not betting this shit. Over and under is 45.5. I probably end up just taking Gino and Pat for some passing yards. The Chiefs should win though. Chiefs, the spread being 12.5 though. Damn, 12.5. They not expecting. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hey, that tush push. That's exactly what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. That tush push. That tush push is what I'm thinking. Yep, that tush push is what I'm thinking, bro. You know what I mean? I don't think Chiefs Raiders, bro. It's kind of a don't bet for me because if I want to take the Raiders plus 12.5, it's a don't bet for me, right? Ugh, right. That's a don't bet for me. Pittsburgh getting Chiefs like plus 50. Now Chiefs plus 15, not go get you shit. Chiefs might win by 20. Bro, I don't like taking plus 12, minus 12. That's a lot of points in the NFL. Bro. That's a lot of points in the NFL, bro, to be taking, bro. Backdoor covers are, bro. Y'all know how them backdoor covers be. The Chiefs, 8-8. The Chiefs might get up 28, right? 8-8. They might get up 28, 8-8, but them backdoor covers be insane, bro. When them defenses start going dime coverage and shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Them backdoor covers be insane. That Raiders plus Diaz. Don't did you just hear me say don't bet Diaz? Hold on, let me find something for y'all, bro. Let me find something for y'all for the Chiefs Raiders. Over and under is 45. I kind of want to go under. Let me find something. What's Pat? Pat 250? Pat 250 minus 146.5. That's what I would play. Fuck it. This I feel like that's what I would play. I'm gonna put it in there. KC. That's what I would play, bro. KC, Las Vegas Raiders, bro. I would go Pat 250, bro. Pass me. Fuck it. That's what I would do, bro. Yeah, I mean, I think the Chiefs win. Right, that ain't worth shit. I wouldn't even tell you to play that money line, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them backdoor covers be crazy, bro. Them backdoor covers, bro. Them backdoor covers be crazy, bro. But that would probably be my play in there. That would probably be my play in the Chiefs show. Chiefs and the Raiders. That'll be it. You know what I mean? That'll probably be my, but I think the Chiefs win. He's the Royal TD prize saves bet. Yeah, that could happen. Rasheed Rice come back too. Next week 8-8. 8-8 undefeated in the football league right now. By the way, I don't like that shit. He number one. I don't like that shit. I'm number two. I don't like that shit. But yeah, just throw that out there. We finna keep going on my bad, y'all. Let's get to this, man. Cause we got I'm gonna do fights too. Uh Dolphins, Browns. The Browns are the favorite. Me when I instantly saw the Browns because of what they just did. Junkins touchdown minus 115. HN touchdown plus 105. Thinking HN touchdown. I like HN touchdown off the walk. I'm not ready to back the Browns this year. I'm not go get. If they beat the Dolphins, if they do it back to back weeks, right? I may be singing a different tune. Oh, that's the Browns. Flacco not with the Browns. Flacco with the other team. Now the Browns gonna lose, bro. Browns not gonna win. Browns not gonna beat the Dolphins. Let's take the Dolphins at plus 125. Let's take the Dolphins. The defense is great though. What's the under? Under 35. Damn that total low as fuck. Damn that total low as fuck. 35 and a half. Can Dylan Gabriel score against the Dolphins defense? It's, fuck. Uh, yeah. Uh, yeah. This an ugly game. I ain't gonna lie to you. HN touchdown plus 105. Junkins touchdown minus 115. Maybe I'm inclined to take both backs for a touchdown. I'm inclined to take both backs for a touchdown more than anything. I'm not ready to believe in the Browns as the favorite against nobody just yet. I know they won last week, but even still, I will have to see them win about fucking 3 games first. Right. I would have to they beat Pittsburgh, they did. But maybe Pittsburgh slept on them, right? Ain't nobody go sleep on them no more. So I gotta see them win at least 2 more games before I'm hopping on. Actually, that's not even Flacco, bro. Flacco did that shit with a whole different team, but I keep putting Flacco with the Browns, bro. The Browns about to get their ass whooped. Why they the favorite? Hell yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins, bro. What Flacco don't play for them. Dylan Gables is there. That's a straight defense pick because they at home and they got defense. They minus 178. Any other team like that, being at home playing against the Dolphins, nigga, they'll be like minus fucking 400 or something. That team is minus 148 at home versus the Dolphins. I got the fucking Dolphins, bro. Underdog pick. I got Dolphins, bro. Fuck that. Now when I'm really, I keep putting Flacco on the Browns. Flacco don't play with the fucking Browns. Flacco don't play with the fucking Browns, bro. Yeah, bro. We got motherfucking Dolphins, bro. We got the Dolphins, bro. We got Miami. What you talking about? Miami money line, bro. Underdog play. And I ain't even putting dog pass because I like that play, bro. I got the fucking Dolphins. Fuck. Over. And the over. Over. Because Dolphins gonna score. Dolphins gonna score 20 something, bro. And Dylan Gabriel's them will get 1 touchdown and they'll get a field goal, bro. So the Dolphins can score. Ooh, they might not though. The defense pretty good, right? If the Dolphins score 21 points, which they can score 21 points, right? Tua can get 3 touchdowns. Tua can get 3 touchdowns in 4 quarters, right? So that's 21. Do I think Dylan Gabriels can put up 14 points? I think they can put up 10. That's 31. They can get 2 field goals. They chill for a second. They can get 2 field goals. I think they might hit that over. That's low scoring, bro. 35 is low scoring. That's low scoring. It's kind of low scoring, right? I would say Dolphins, bro. I would say them running backs for tutties or the Dolphins, bro. I'm gonna say I like them tutties. I love them tutties, right? A-Chain and Jukin, right? So A-Chain tutty because he plus money. I like his the most. He plus 105. A-Chain tutty plus 105, right? Junkins tutty. I know he gonna be wanting to bounce back from last week, right? Minus 115. I like A-Chain the most. Let me put stars by A-Chain so y'all know. I like him the most in that at that plus 105. I may go Hurts touchdown, A-Chain touchdown to put that with my boxing, right? And I like Miami as the dog. And I like Miami as the dog in it. And I like Miami as the dog, right? And I like Miami as the dog. Chargers, Colts. Colts been playing their ass off. Johnston coming back for the Chargers. The Chargers let me down against who was there. Let's go to ESPN for this. This is gonna be a tough. I need ESPN for this one. Colts 5-1, Chargers 4-2. Chargers let me down against Washington and the Giants. They beat Miami last week 29-27. Colts been busting that. They beat Arizona, they beat Vegas. They lost to the Rams. They scored 20 points. They beat Tennessee. They beat Denver by 1 point, right? So Denver is a legit win, right? Depends on how you rate Arizona, but they beat Arizona, Vegas, Tennessee, right? Those not great wins, but Denver is a good win, right? Denver is a good win. Uh, what's the over and under? That's probably what I'm going with. There over 48. They know they go score 48. If anybody go lay an egg in that, he getting his wide receivers back, it would be the Chargers. What the Chargers do? The Chargers didn't score a whole lot last week. I think that was their only dud that they laid though, right? As far as the scoring go. 48 though, they got that jump high. I was hoping we can get like 45, 44. They're like, nah, son. They're like, nah, son. Yeah, I like that over. I like that over. Let's go try to be one of them jumps where they make that bitch over. I like that over. Oh, they running back hurt too, huh? They running back hurt too, huh? Right there. Yeah. Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren touchdown. Vidal touchdown plus 110. Warren touchdown plus 145. Johnson touchdown plus 175. I've been hitting with a Johnson touchdown before he got hurt. Tyler Warren. I hit Tyler Warren touchdown last week. Warren touchdown, y'all. I like Warren touchdown. Like the value on that. Warren TD plus 145. Vidal be putting in work, but when it come to like, the newer guys, yeah, I think him and Fannin was the best tight ends in college football last year. I would say him and Harold Fannin last year, that was the best tight ends in college football. Warren and Fannin. It was Warren or Fannin, one of them for sure. Them boys not both of them putting on in the league right now, Warren and Fannin. But yeah. Yeah, Warren touchdown. I would say him. Quentin Johnson touchdown used to be like plus two something. They like plus one something now. So I just go with Warren. Warren plus 145 is pretty good value. Maybe we take out chances with Keenan Allen at plus 195 touchdown. I think that would be a good one. Keenan Allen at plus 200 because he might get in there. McConkey is plus 170. He like Quentin Johnston plus 175. Uh, Alec Pierce is plus 260. That's like a big value jump. Alec Pierce. What's the black wide receiver name that the coach got? What's the black nigga name? Is he hurt? Because I only see Alec Pierce. Downs, not Downs. Downs play for. Is his name Downs too? What's the black white? The coach got a white guy, the white wide receiver, Pierce. What's the black one name, bro? Is he hurt? Because I don't see him on here. Josh Downs. It's another Downs that play for Packers. I'm confusing them right now. My brain is elsewhere, but I don't see his name on there for the coach. Alec Pierce. No, you got Alec Pierce, Tyler Warren. What's the black wide receiver they got? The other one. It's Downs. I know his last name, Downs. What's his first name? I don't see him on the betting list. He must be hurt. Is he Josh Downs? Yeah, Downs. What's his first name? Is it Josh Downs? It's a Downs that play for the Packers too, if I'm mistaken though. I'm trying not to mix them up. He not there. So I would say take Alec Pierce for a touchdown there plus 260 though, bro. I would say that'll be a nice no downs. If no downs, Alec Pierce touchdown is plus 260. So maybe you take it now. Josh Downs, yeah, Josh. Oh, 21 MVP, but that's crazy. They might have one game they game MVP. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad. Pierce TD. I like the value on it. I like the value on the Pierce. No downs. No downs. I like the value on it. Let me put no downs in there. If so y'all can know that's like a no downs joint. No downs, that Pierce TD. You can't beat that with a stick at plus 260. Warren is like the Warren is like the lock TD. Down Pierce is like the value because no downs. And I actually would, man, I still want to go to Colts, but I'm more comfortable playing those touchdowns than I am playing the winner or losing that game. I think the over 48 and a half. Shit. If I had to take a pick though, bro, I would bet the touchdowns though. Like I'm thinking over 48 and a half. I'm not I don't want to bet against the Chargers. Chargers at home, they're minus 132, right? So that side pick, you know, that side pick is tough. Hold on. All right, my bad. I was talking to Jill. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking, bro. Uh, if I had to pick, I say this verbal. I ain't gonna put this in there. If I had to pick though, I would probably. I ain't taking no side in there, bro. I ain't picking that game. I'm gonna go with the touchdowns in it. I'm gonna be real with. I'm gonna go with the touchdowns in it. We got Broncos Giants. The Giants rolling right now, but my first man say Broncos. The first man say Broncos. The Giants rolling right now, but my first man saying Broncos, y'all. But let's take it in depth. But Broncos the favorite minus 360. I'm not gonna fall for that Giants. I'm not gonna fall for that just shit. But the Giants gotta do it again. The Broncos are minus 7. I'm pretty sure maybe it was minus 6.5 at a point in time, right? What was the opening line? Let's see what was the opening line for. If the opening line was 6.5 for the Broncos, I might take that. Let's see. Maybe Scatterboot. And Broncos defense is something good. Uh, am I about to fall for the Broncos? Scored 13 points last week, bro. Broncos scored 13 points last week. Damn. Let's go. Oh, that's tough work right there. Let me see. Let's go 21 before that. They be feeling too. The Broncos be feeling too, right? So The Giants beat Philly and the Broncos beat Philly. The Broncos beat them 21-17. The Giants beat them 34-17. So Philly scored twice. Philly scored 17 twice against both of those teams. Over. Over 40. I think over 40. They both could score 20. Something like that. Yeah, over 40. Over 40 and a half. I like that. That's a kind of low total for them. I think they could. I think the Broncos they shouldn't score 2 touchdowns this week, right? Denver Giants. Uh, yeah. I'm gonna take either. I think the Giants gonna win this one. They plus 290. I'm thinking over 40 and a half. Uh, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to. Shit. I don't know if I want to jump on the. I don't know if I want to jump on the Giants right now. Right. See, Mitch been to him. He for sure has. He for sure has. He for sure has. That I do agree with. I'm looking at these tutties. Them running backs more than likely go get in. Scatterboo and JK. That'll be what I'm most comfortable with. Because there's gonna be a lot of running them things. Scatterboo at plus 100. I like that. Let me put Scatterboo in. Let me put Scatterboo at plus 100, right? We could, they should get him in, right? So I like that Scatterboo tutty. Uh, I like diamonds too, but man, them scoring 13 points last week scared me. So I'm just going with Scat. I like the over. I like Scatterboo tutty. I'm not gonna lie, man. Denver at minus 360. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching Denver at minus 360. Denver by a tutty. Them only scoring 13 last week. I can't take them by 7. And that's what I'm saying. I can't take it out. I mean, it would have to be a dog or pass for me. It had to be a dog or pass New York Giants at this point, right? If I was going the side, it'd have to be dog or pass. New York. I was picking the side, but I like that over. I'm gonna play that over 40 and a half. I think that game go over. That's my favorite bet. I try to put the one that I like the most first, right? Try to put the one that I like the most first in the pick. So when you see me dropping, what you see first is what I like the most. Even if what I like second and third don't fall in order, what I like the most, I try to put that number one. We got Commanders, Cowboys. Commanders is the slight dog at -104. Cowboys -112. If Commanders go to plus money, that'll probably be a Commanders play for me. I'm not gonna hold you. If the Commanders go plus money, that will probably be a Commanders play, but -104 on the road. Plus money though. Jaden Daniels. What's Jaden Daniels throw for two? That's 260, 225. I'm gonna them over unders ain't came out just shit. That to throw for two is -210. Jaden Daniels throw for two is -1.5. Just the over and under 54. Oh my lord. Yeah, they know that. 54. Both of them scored 25. So that's a 30. They expected a 30-30 game. Yeah, I could see a 30-30 game. I could see a 30-30 game. They expecting the 30-30. They tell me that they're expecting the 30-30 game right there. That's what they're telling me. I could see a 30-30 game though. I really could. I could see a 30-30 game. Uh, I actually like my first man telling me Commanders. My first man telling me Commanders. It looked like CD Lamb go play. CD Lamb coming back. CD Lamb coming back. You know what I like? I'm actually leaning Commanders. Actually, like as far as the game pick, I'm leaning Commanders. 54 and a half. I could see them scoring that much. 54 is a lot of points, though, bro. Damn, that's a lot. I would say Commanders, man. I mean, they'll probably would be. That's probably what I would go. Right. Not overly confident in it either, right? Because the Cowboys, they scored. Well, the Cowboys just lost to Carolina. Yeah, I say Washington. I would say Washington, especially if they go like plus money. I'm thinking Washington. Yeah, that will probably be it'll pro- it'll be Washington or pass in that. It'll be Washington or pass in that. Maybe I might end up, putting some props together, Dak for this, hurt Daniels for that. But that'll probably be a Washington. I may not even bet that game, given how close I think it may be. That over is crazy work. But if I had to gun in my head, I would take Commanders though. Yeah, Packers, Cardinals. Packers go win. Packers minus 6.5. Right. The Cardinals may, you know, try to turn on. But I like the Packers with that minus 6.5. Right. That's minus 120. Packers money line is minus 360, but I like the Packers. I like that Packers 6.5. That'll suffice. Jacobs touchdown minus 220 ain't really worth it. Romeo Dobbs took a crab minus one plus 175. Trey McBride plus 170. Golden plus. Yeah, I like I like Packers though. I like Packers in that. They're minus 6.5. I like Packers minus 6.5. Yep. I mean, I think Jacobs gonna score, but at minus 220. You know, Jacobs at minus 220. Maybe you put Packers. Maybe if you go Packers money line and Jacobs to score a touchdown, they may get you the plus money right. Then that makes sense to me too. But for my sharp betters like minus 6.5, Jacob, man, Packers money line and Jacobs touchdown minus 125 still. So that's not even. You just minus 125 though, right? But maybe you put those two, the money line and Jacobs touchdown again. But I like that minus 6.5 though. You can put that with Jacobs touchdown. 49ers, Falcons. So I would think shit. Bijan on some yards, right? That'd be the first thing I think of. Off the walk, right? Bijan on some yards. Over and unders ain't there just yet. Oh, yes, they is running back 77. McCaffrey is 60. Algier at 30. Falcons are plus 108 on the road. Over and under is 46. Not gonna lie, I don't really trust the over and under. They should go over right, but those are young, QBs. Not Falcons plus 1.5. So they not giving us much on that. And I'm not really a 49ers believer at all. Mac Jones been dealing though, right? But it's still Mac Jones. Falcons defense ain't been the greatest, huh? That bitch going over, huh? 46 and a half. 46. So that's what that's 20. That's 24-21 to it, That'd be what 27-24. I see what I can see the 49ers or the Falcons score 20-24. I can see that 27-24, 28-24, something like that. 21-28, 21-28, something like that. Twenty 28, 23, 20, something like that. I think they're gonna go over 46 and geesh, 49ers, and it's kind of a pass for me. Because 49ers do got deep, right? So either Bijan getting off or the Falcons. Drake London been busting ass too though. Drake London touchdown. What's Drake London touchdown? Drake London touchdown is plus 160. It ain't even juicy enough. Kendrick Bourne touchdown plus 180. That ain't juicy enough. I don't like it. I don't like that game. I feel like that's the trap game of the week right there. Falcons 49, that's a trap game of the week. And it's Sunday night game. Who I think of? Let's see where the money is. Let's see where the money coming in for it. Even the props look trappy, man. Like looking at the odds in 49, even the props look trappy in it. Right? Even the fucking props look like they trying to get us. Let's go to we almost at the end of this shit too. We got what, 2 games left? We got 2 games left. The month, 2 month. Nah, I'm not messing with 49ers Falcons yet. Not messing with 49ers Falcons yet. Uh, Drake London even worse on DK. Nah, I ain't fucking with that. I ain't fucking with that one, y'all. I'm gonna pass on Falcons 49ers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that, y'all. I'm gonna pass on that one, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe I over because the over plus money, right? I lie, it's not plus. It's minus 118, right? Maybe over. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. Buccaneers Lions. Why the Buccaneers plus 220? Because they ain't got no wide receiver. I don't still think they should be plus 220. Fucking Baker Mayfield not better enough. Mike Evans gonna play. Mike Evans coming back. Hmm. Plus 5.5. Over and under is 52.5. They expecting them to score. They're not expecting fucking one team to score 52, so they're expecting the Bucks to score. The Bucks probably will be the play. The Bucks at 220. I like that. That'll be a dog. That'll be yeah, I like the Bucks. Yep, like just because of the value, that's gonna be a good game though. 52.5, 25, 25. So that's 28, 25. I can see 28, 25. I can see 30. I can see 32, 25, 32, 28, 32, 27, something like that. 31, so I can see that. I'm tempted with these Buccaneers though being plus 220. I'm tempted with that. Rick, what's good, Rick? Quick. What's good, quick. I don't know how long y'all been in there. How long y'all been in there? Let me go to this. Oh, yeah, I just came here. Yeah, y'all just came. What's good? What's good? I'm closing out the football. Not gonna lie, that'll probably be like a Bucks or pad either right now. Where you at, Rick? Where you at? Don't. Now, matter of fact, don't put where you at. Don't put where you at. Don't put where you at. But hit me on IG. Okay, Quee. Okay, Quee. Hit me on IG, Rick, or hit my line. Don't put it right here. But yeah, yeah, that would probably be a Bucks or pad. We had Mosey Wozy. We had the Mosey Wozy. Okay. Bet, man. How long y'all gonna be here? And then the crazy part, Rick, I supposed to be heading to Dallas in the morning. That's the terrible. Till Sunday. Most definitely, because I'm gonna find out if I'll probably need to say it on the screen though. But I'm gonna find out if the person that's riding with me go ride with me, and if they don't ride with me, I'm probably not gonna go to Dallas, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up for sure. Uh, yeah, that'll probably be a Bucks. That'll probably be a dogger pass, not a pass, right? A dogger pass. Uh, for sure. Uh, Sharetta Metcalf fighting in Dallas on the zone card tomorrow. She fighting Dallas, so I was gonna swing out there. Go to that joint. Uh, I be doing like tickets be a little cheaper. Like when you bam, like right before the event start, they be a little cheaper. You pretty much can go where you want to go for like a discounted. So I be doing that. I be like bam my ticket. But I know she fight in Dallas, so I was gonna go to Dallas to pull up on that joint. I had talked to her though, so hopefully she win right, so it could be a nice after party. But yeah. But I'm letting you know though, we got Texans versus Seahawks. The Texans won last week against Texas won. 2 weeks ago against. No, that was last week. They beat us. Nah, the Raiders kicked the shit out of us. The Raiders is who kicked the shit out of us last week. So let me. No, I got it, bro. Cozy Corner was lit. Yeah, bro. Let's see. Hey, matter of fact, this junk open on some real shit. On some real shit, Rick. Bro, it's a bar. Where y'all staying at? Like y'all like downtown. If y'all in the downtown area, downtown, midtown area, bro, it's a bar. It's called Luis Cannoli. That junk open to like 3 in the morning. Like a different crowd, like white people, Mexicans, black people, Africans. The mixed crowd ain't just niggas. It's a older people, younger people. It's a nice balance in there of everything, right? It, it's open like to like 3 in the morning. If y'all one of these nights, y'all go to the Luis Cannoli bar type shit. Y'all check that out now. They be playing, nice little vibe. Quickly, you terrible quickly. But yeah, last game we got Seahawks in Texas, man. Uh, You got Seahawks, and you got Tech. Uh, I'm really thinking Seahawks, Texas ain't playing too great. It's like I'm thinking Seahawks. Yeah, quick. Yeah. Yes, I hit you up for. I hit you up for the plays for tomorrow. These I'm talking about now. That's why I hit you up. These I'm talking about now. But yeah, Seahawks. I mean, Smith and Jogba, Tutty, 41 and a half over and under. They leaning under for the one seem. Actually, it seemed adequate. Sam Darnold, Smith the Jogba, TD Smith. I would say Seahawks for the win. Yup. Yeah, Rick. Yup, that jump. Yup, on Cleveland. Yup. How far y'all lives from that jump? How far y'all lives from Cleveland, Rick? Yup, on Cleveland Street. Yup. South, North Cleveland. Right. Yup, North Cleveland. Matter of fact, Rick, on everything, bro. If y'all go to that jump, uh 20 minutes. Okay. Now y'all okay, you good, then you good. Yeah, you good. But if y'all like y'all looking for they sell food and shit there too. Right? They sell food or they gotta cook. He make the food when you order it. Like he make it on hand. Like when you order it, he make the joint. They gotta cook in that they joint there. They cook all night long. The kitchen closed like at like 2 in the morning. You know what I mean? But they got to cook and everything though. They jump straight though. But if y'all down like downtown, midtown way, you know what I mean? Check that jump out before y'all leave. Y'all down like midtown. Check that jump out, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going Seahawks minus 174, but I think that'd be the best bet. Honestly, I think Seahawks minus 174. Smith and Jogba touchdown. Where I'm leaning. But I like that Seahawks on the line. Just straight up Seahawks on the line. Seahawks minus 3. I can jig with that Seahawks 3.5 though. I can give you the Seahawks 3.5. because I don't believe in the text like that. What's good? He said, what about that burger? What about who, bro? I like that Seahawks -3. It's 3 actually. I like that Seahawks -3. -118. Yep, I like that. And I like Smith. I like the wideout for Tutty too. I put that no, I put it in order. Seahawks money line, Seattle 3, Smith and Jogba, Tutty. Right will be the plus money playing that. Yeah, that's my NFL, man. That's what I got for y'all. I gave y'all props and I gave y'all all the winners and shit like that in order, whatnot. Yep, that's my NFL. Big dog. Bet so shit. Let me go on. I gave y'all PFL picture already on these. I don't know if someone sent me the lie. They said George was here. Yeah, I got sent around. Emo definitely got sent around looking for George. Ain't no nigga named George here, dog. I don't think I ever seen him. Think I ever seen you, George here. Unless you trying to be funny and call me a monkey, then we would have a different problem. Unless you think you funny and you trying to call me a monkey, then we would have a different problem. Yeah. Then we would have a different problem. Vito. Shit, but I digress. Let's get to the UFC. Corden and Liz Boy. These four. Can't get it by there. Yeah. Then we got a different problem. Then. For sure, YouTube Vito. Ah, okay, looking for George Burger. No, I ain't George. No, I'm not George, my brother. No, I'm not George, my brother. I don't think I know a George. I don't think I know a George. I don't think I know a George, man, that came through this show. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. My God, will be getting out really soon. And now pretty soon. Let me give y'all a UFC parlay. At least give y'all a UFC parlay. Right. Y'all something that I like. Uh, this one gonna be kind of tough. I like Barlow second round KO. Like Barlow KO. Like Barlow second round KO plus 400. Barlow KO was plus 130. His second round KO is plus 400. So I like both of those. Uh, yeah, for sure at that. Bulgarian Bieko. Bieko being minus 295. I don't know about that. He should win minus 295. Insane. Melissa Croden. Drew Dober, Danny Barlow, Hart, Jardine. Zahabi. Zahabi, DeRitter, Barlow. Barlow KO. Zahabi, DeRitter, Barlow, or Barlow KO. Whichever one you want to take. If you take Barlow, that's plus 260. If you take Barlow KO, that's plus 530. Zahabi, DeRitter, Barlow. If y'all want to, I do. If y'all want me to, bro, I do all the UFC picks. That's what we do, all the UFC picks. But y'all have to let me cook me a burger or something while I do it. Yeah, I can do all of them, but just off the yo 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 yeah, just off what I'm thinking. Uh, shit, I like those three: Dorita, Zahabi, main event, co-main, and Barlow and Barlow KO. Right, I like Barlow's second round KO too, plus 400. But a lot of these fights are matched pretty close. Like I think some of these guys should win, but them being at the odds that they at, it's a little crazy. As far as my confidence levels and shit go, right? Like, I think Becko should win, but I don't think he like a minus 290. I do think Barlow should be a minus 290 in this fight. I didn't think he was supposed to be that big a favorite against Sam Patterson, but I do think it's justified in this fight, right? I think it's justified in this fight. His knockout is plus 135. Now, Soto's never been knocked out, right? So I'm expecting some people to think it's going long because, so maybe it's kind of better to wait to see where the Barlow KO end up because it was what plus 110 and that was plus 134 because Santos never been knocked out before. Barlow went the distance with Valentinov, but he went the distance with them at 170. And you got to think he missed weight, both of those times, right? So him being at this weight, it's going to be better on his body. So I think he'll knock Santos. I think it'll be like second round. At least I'm hoping the second round right there, plus 400. I'm going to play Barlow knockout at plus 135, whatever it is. And I'm going to play him second round knockout at plus 400 because deep down, I think he'll knock his ass out in the second round. If I'm being real, it's just how I feel. If I'm being real, it's just how I feel. But I dropped the locks in there though, man. Let me whip me up a burger real quick. I slow cook my shit. Slow cook my shit, man. I'll make a burger and fries. I want some hot shit. Y'all know I want some hot shit. Yeah, put some. I ain't gonna lie, if Rick Deal was close to that bar, I most definitely would slid on to that jump. I was hoping that there was. If he would have said about 10 minutes, I would have slid. Let me go get my phone. Hold on. Yeah, just what I did. All right. But yeah, man. I got you though, Scotty, man. Depending on how long you gonna be up, Scotty? You can give me about you give me about 5, 10 minutes, Scotty. I can get you right with all the pictures. I know I'm gonna wake up and do this shit in the morning anyway. My gal off now. Yeah, but yeah, I'm ready to make some money too, bro. It's a lot of fights tomorrow, bro. It's a lot of shit. That's why I'm doing my do. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even really look at a lot of these judges in depth. So that's really what I'm doing tonight. I got some weigh-ins looked at. I looked at UFC weigh-ins. I got some BKFC weigh-ins to look at, bro. I got some PFL weigh-ins to look at, dog. I got some boxing weigh-ins to look at, bro. All the weigh-ins I really looked at was UFC. Y'all know how I get for Daniel. Y'all know how I get for Daniel fight week, but this done close to the vest, man. This is close to the vest, man. This ain't nobody like I met through and I say like this those relationships matter too, but this like ain't nobody that I met, you know what I mean, like off social media. Like this nigga like from the city, from my hood. I ate my mother's food. Type shit. Did I use either way? But yeah. Yeah. She just got off. No, she gonna get off around 11. It got 11:30. I was starting to get worried a little bit, so I ended up. But she was, maybe keep it that late. I want to see if they make it work tomorrow. Which I'm hoping not. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make her burger. That's my shit. You know what? I'm gonna make burgers and fries. I think make her burger. I'm gonna do burgers and fries. Like, they make a Mondo burger. Y'all seen good burger? Mm. But yeah. Uh, you know what, y'all? What I'm gonna probably end up doing. Watch. Watch Hero fight beat KFC. He like minus 12,000. All right, got the journal. Yeah. I like to slow cook my burgers because I like to make them bigger. And then I do. All right, this is fries. Fries in the air fryer. All right. Hold on.